Good morning. Welcome to Hillbilly Herpetology. Today is the first day of a vlog I'll be doing. Here and there, just fill in some days that I'm not doing a big video. We're going to go over a day in the life this morning of keeping kind of collection that I keep. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I have a 12-hour shift coming up at 7 o'clock to 7 o'clock. But before I do all that, I've got to get up and do all my other stuff that I need to do. So we'll be back with other portions of the video throughout the morning here. So today is Crested Gecko Day. So with as many things as we have here, we got to separate things down, do them a little bit differently. So today we're going to be preparing Crested Gecko food. So I'm going to take and I'm going to put some watermelon in each one of these cups, and then I'm going to take some supplements. I'll have them down here in a second. I'll show you what they are. And I'm going to mix them in a little bit with these. I could put them on the bugs too. But either way, you could do it with the fruit or the bugs, just putting a little bit of the calcium powder and a little bit of the multivitamin in there. If you're using the Repashy Complete Crested Gecko Diet, you don't need to put any supplements in there. It's already in there. But since I do a lot of the fresh fruit with the fresh bugs, then I need to put it in there. So we will be right back with the finished product. Alright, so this is my P. regalis. That's Poecilotheria regalis. I have not seen this girl since I put her in here. It's probably been close to a month. But I came up today to grab the supplements for the Crested Gecko diet, and here she is out. What a beautiful, beautiful tarantula. Now, she's probably about, I'd say she has got about 4.5-inch diagonal leg span. These guys apparently get to be fairly big. Now we're gonna shut this back down because they're also very fast. Okay, so here we have almost the finished product. So what we've got here is we've got the watermelon, and then we've got some of the Beet-Nut Naturals baby food. Now I got this stuff for free. There are some people out there that will feed their Crested Geckos still nothing but baby food with supplements in it, and it works for them. So I mean, I'm not gonna diss that, but I figured since we got it for free, we'll use it. We don't really like to waste stuff too much here at Webbed Up Exotics. That's the whole hillbilly herpetology way of doing it cheap. So we used the multivitamin supplement from Exoterra. This I got on, it's just Zoo-Med Repticalcium. I just got this on Amazon. So now I'll just mix these up, and then we'll put them in the enclosure, and then we gotta go get the bugs ready. Alright, so here we have one of my roach colonies. This is where we're gonna be getting the bugs from this morning. I noticed yesterday when I went to feed them that there was a lot of baby roaches in here. Those aren't babies. Those are buffalo beetles. But those are babies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these, and I'm going to get out some of these babies, and we're going to use them to feed the Crested Geckos. Now, one of the things I want to point out in here is I use old pizza boxes, I will use cereal boxes, I'll use anything I can to make it to where I don't have to buy those egg crates or save those up. And everything seems to work good for that so far, so that way I'm not wasting money unnecessarily. So we'll get these out, and we'll be back with putting them into the cage. Alright, so we're at the Crested Gecko enclosures. I have quite a few. And what we're going to do is we're going to add water to them before I put the bugs in. And this is what I like to call making it rain. We've got holes in the top of this here, and we're just going to now that's going to get a light layer of water droplets all over everything without saturating the dirt down here too much. And that's going to let them be able to run around and lick all those drops up off of anything and get plenty of the water that they need for the day. We're going to rinse and repeat with the rest of them. So the next part of this was separating the bugs down into separate little containers. The cool thing with these little roaches are the dubia roaches cannot climb up the sides of smooth containers. So As you can see, I've already got my supplements in there on them. The next part would literally just be coming this way. And putting these out various places in the enclosure. I usually try to stick to the same spots each time because crested geckos, to be quite frank, are not known for their intelligence factor. So as long as you're putting the food in a roundabout the same spot every time, they shouldn't have too much of a problem finding it. So I'm going to finish this with the rest of these then. All right, so now it's 5 o'clock. I finished feeding the crested geckos, watering them, things like that. Now I'm back up here in the animal room. I need to get lights on. So we'll turn on Nessie's light. It says for the water monitor's enclosure. I'll give you guys a sneak peek at that. There's still more I want to get done in here, but for now, it's been a good environment for her. She's got lots of logs and things like that. I want to get her a really big water bowl for in here instead of just that bucket. And I'd like to get some live plants growing in there. And another grow tent over here that we got a female Savannah monitor in. We'll go ahead and click this light on there. And then we got our big Savannah monitor enclosure there. We'll turn that on. And now that I've got all of the lights turned on up here that I need to turn on, I'm going to be getting in the shower. And then I get to do my least favorite part of the day, which is going down and messing with the rats. That's the other part of the business. One other thing that I did want to do, well, we'll do it another morning actually. We've already got plenty done today. I do something different every morning. So what you seen this morning was I did the crested geckos. Yesterday morning I was up here. I've got, so every single one of these is a baby tarantula. Different species, different places. I have all of these are tarantulas. I have all of these are tarantulas. So that's a lot of maintenance in the mornings too. So yesterday morning I got up, I made sure they were all adequately hydrated. And then I have certain days that I feed different sizes. So I'll have 2 days of the week that I feed the slings, the really small ones. I have 2 days of the week that I do the juveniles as well, and then I do the adults 1 day a week. You can do them less. I just like to do it once a week, so I know I'm getting eyes on everything, and I know everything's good. So we'll be down in the basement here in just a minute.